What's up, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to this POV review by Autobahn. My name is Martin, and today I'm taking a look at a very special car, I think. This is Badr, his C350 Mercedes from 2006. I think a very underrated car because I was really impressed with my, first hour with it. And now I'm going to show you why that is. So let's start off with the wheels. We have these Ultra wheels with Hankook Ventus S1 Evo, 3 tires on there. It's a 225 section front tire, 19 inch, and behind that, since this is an avant-garde, which is sort of a sport package, you get AMG brakes with perforated brake discs. As you can see, little avant-garde badge right there. It's in white, which was a very popular color for that time for this type of Mercedes. Go follow Badr on Instagram, by the way. Very cool guy, and of course a very cool car. So in the rear, it's white and chrome, and a sport exhaust, which is also because of the avant-garde package. Very Zero's Mercedes, this appearance. And what I really like is the condition of the interior. Just look at how beautiful it is. Nearly 20 years old. Looks like absolutely new. So here we have the Harman Kardon sound system. This also looks like it just came from the factory, which is really nice. Light, nice and pouchy leather, really like that. Let's check out the engine and see if it's as fresh as the rest of the car, especially the interior. Yes. It's a bit dusty, the old girl, but this is a 3.5 liter V6, 272 horsepower and 350 newton meters of torque. 0 to 100, 6.2 seconds, and a top speed of 250 kilometers an hour. Now this is very Zero's Mercedes. These old socks that would connect the air intakes to the actual engine. It's a very nice and smooth drivetrain, this, because it's also linked to a 6-speed manual. So it's not the auto version, which I do really like. So in the interior, it's that Zero's Mercedes smell that they don't have this smell anymore. It's a very distinct smell, which I really like. Our E55 AMG, which was a 2004, I guess, had the exact same smell. Pretty comfortable seat, not really supportive, but you know, the leather is in great condition and it's still really soft, which I do really like. Nice analog dials in front of you. Let's start her up. Little emergency brake release there. And this has done 263,000 kilometers. And let's see if that V6 is still any good after such mileage. Okay, let's put it into first. And let's see what it's like. So, Zero's cars. Arguably the best cars ever made, right? That's a little plastic piece right here. Let's get that out of the way. We don't want any rattly noises. We just want that V6 to sing. Oh, it's silky smooth, really. And it's quite torquey actually, 350 newton meters, but it feels like more than that. Probably because of the manual gearbox, so you have a more direct drivetrain experience, so you don't have a torque converter which sort of feels like a drivetrain that goes into a gummy bear and then goes into the wheels. I think that's the best description of a torque converter. But wow, it's so smooth and silent and a very nice driving experience. Of course, being naturally aspirated, the more you rev it, the more you get which is very rewarding. It's an okay-ish manual transmission. Mercedes isn't the best. They've never been the best at building transmissions. They always want to do it themselves. It's okay. It's a 6. It's also a 6-speed. The clutch is a bit sticky. Could be because of the mileage. Very subtle but sweet sound from that optional sports exhaust. And although the red line is at what, 6,200 RPM, in reality it's a little further, so you can do 6.5, which is very nice to do, which I will now demonstrate. Very nice. I like this car a lot, and you never really hear anyone praising this car and this drivetrain. Everyone's talking AMG, and I think this is a bit underrated in that respect. I'm very impressed with the engine, and this drivetrain just feels so powerful, but very, you know, compliant, luxurious, subtle, smooth. Very, very good Mercedes. I am truly impressed. So if we start in 3rd gear, and then floor it, that's the best way to do a 100 to 200 run in this car. Quite long gears, which really suits the character of the car. You don't want it to be on edge or something like that, but it just, you know, wafts about, which I really like. And that may sound like it's a slow car, but it's not. 100 to 200, somewhere around 16.5 seconds, which is very decent. I mean, that's quite strong performance for a naturally aspirated 270 horsepower 20-year-old C-Class. And you really feel it, you know, when you floor the car. It's very alive. It's a very Mercedes-like experience. This is really peak Mercedes. The AMGs back then were just lovely, but you know, also these higher spec normal C-Classes, wow. The way it can do its top speed, that is honestly very impressive. So I guess 6th gear is some sort of an overdrive, because that was nearly the top speed. It will do 200 to 60 on the speedometer, and then it's actually limited, I was told by Butter. So you could actually have the limiter removed. I guess it would do like, what, 270, 280? Wow! What a car! Honestly, I love it. This is such a good car. So on the inside, you don't really get any experience in terms of sound because of the sport exhaust. From the outside though, it sounds pretty decent. And luckily we have this little sunroof which we can, you know, tilt. And then you get a little bit more of a auditive experience from the exhaust. Yeah, definitely. You have that mid-range rumble from the V6, but it is a very subtle upgrade, which I think really suits the car again. The whole package just, you know, combines and amplifies the whole Mercedes driving experience. For me, this feels much more special than a modern C-Class, even the highest spec ones and with the larger engines. Wow, this is very special. I would really hold on to this butter because I really do think this is peak Mercedes C350. And to you guys, thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed this little video. You can subscribe by clicking this button right here. Go check out the POV reviews playlist for more videos, or go check out this video. Bye guys.